morning, everybody. I picked up a load yesterday and got the heck out of Georgia. It was fun going by visiting my son, but you know, got to get back to work. So I'm going to show you what I picked up. I actually had to tarp this load, so I'm not a total slacker. So here it is, and I ran out of bungees. This is how often I tarp, that I don't have enough bungees for my tarp. But it's doing okay. The tarp is not too terribly long. So got her done. I had to move my bicycle to the back of the trailer, but that's it. They didn't want the top of it to get wet. It has bearings in it. They said keep the bearings dry. All they care about is make sure the top stays dry. So my tarps were just barely big enough to cover this load. All I have is 2 steel tarps. Those are the only tarps that I carry, because the way I look at it, most loads don't pay enough to tarp them, so I'm not going to use a huge tarp. I have not gotten paid enough to use a huge tarp whenever I do use it, so there you go. Oh, yep, there it is. This is what is killing my allergies. I love, love, love the way honeysuckle smells, but it is horrible on my allergies. The other thing is those white, I don't see them over here, but hedge bushes, they have the white flowers that just grow wild everywhere. They destroy my allergies. Looks like they got a tulip tree too. That's pretty cool. I see the little petals. They smell really good. I don't know if you're familiar with the tulip trees, but they have a really, really good smell. There's the leaf. Yeah, they got a tulip tree. Can't really see it very well. It might, yeah, that's probably it, that big tall one right there. We had one of those behind the lake, the house I grew up when I was a kid. And it was right beside the picnic table, so I used to go sit beside the lake under the picnic table and take in all that beautiful smell. My allergies didn't like it very much, but it was nice. I really miss it. And my big old oversized load. Gonna get that thing off in just a few minutes and be down the road with something else. Stuff like this that make me wonder why I am driving a truck, because apparently I don't have a clue how to make money and they do. Like, what are they hauling that they can afford that? And where do they go that they can get in and out with that big freaking long wheelbase? I'm doing something wrong. Okay, so as you see, one stack is taller than the other. and they have multiple pieces in this stack. So it's trying to push the piece on top towards the center of the trailer. So I had to wrap straps around it, over the top, come back down. They're wrapped around it, pulling this way so that the yellow straps don't pull them towards the center. Now we have another issue. This thing has bands around it to hold it onto the, the little stack here. And the wooden block, it's supposed to have another wooden block up under it. The block broke. So now I'm gonna have to get out a strap and strap this back together because this band is not doing any good now. Look how loose it is. Everything else is holding up pretty well, thank goodness, but it's gonna be one of those loads, I can tell already, and we've got a long way to go. Okay, a little flatbed in 411 for you if you've never used these ratchets before. One side has a flat plate on it. This is the back. This should be facing your load. So when you pull the strap through that hole, you'll have it go in the right direction. And your hook usually goes underneath. See how the hook is facing the trailer? So I got my strap pulled through, and I know it's the right direction. So that's the back facing the trailer. So when I push the handle down, it will actually ratchet like it's supposed to do. It's going the right direction. Shop again. So good morning, everybody. Well, actually it's afternoon. I've been sitting here all morning waiting to get into the shop. I have a fuel line that is leaking and I can't reach it. It's back behind the motor, up above the transmission. Why can't it be at the front where I can just pop it off and get a new one and put it on and be on my way? It's just never that easy, is it? So I am going to pay somebody to fix it rather than try to get to it myself. I've already gotten up under the truck and got grease in my hair and trying to get to it, and I can't tell what I'm doing. I can't reach it and see what I'm doing up under there. It's kind of a tight spot, and I'm not a mechanic, so I'll just leave it to the people who know what they're doing. Hopefully it won't be very expensive. I've had a fuel line replaced before and it was a little over $100, I think. So the biggest investment is going to be my time. It's eating away at my time. So I was going to leave about 2.5 hours ago. It's just one of those days. Luckily I got until Monday to be where I'm going. So I may not get my 34-hour restart like I was planning, but I have plenty of time to get there. Hopefully it won't take too long. As you see, we're at the door waiting for him to motion us to come inside. So hopefully he'll be here soon. We are on our way back to Texas, believe it or not. I said I wasn't going back to Texas anytime soon, and here I am going back to Texas. But hopefully I'll have a better outcome than this last trip, I had my LTLs didn't work out. I had my clutch went out. Spent 2.5 days in the shop. I missed several opportunities because I didn't make it back to Georgia in time to get another load. It has to be better this time around, right? Oh my gosh, this is crazy. You know, I just told him fix it and get me on the road. I should have asked him how much it was going to cost. I might would have tried to get Uber to take me somewhere to get the hose and come back and put it on myself if I would have known it was going to cost $418 for the TA to put on one fuel line. Crazy. It was an odd size. They don't carry it in stock, so they had to send their mechanic into town, get it fabricated, come back, and then put it on. So that was 2 hours worth of labor, etc., etc. Crazy. Crazy. I forgot to shoot a video of my load. I've got 3 out of 4 stops already delivered. I was going to show you all what I was hauling, but I guess I can show you what's left, huh? Alrighty. Big old load of transformers. Actually, my deck was completely full of these things. Well, I had some big ones too, some really big ones that required chains, so I forgot to take a picture of those. Doggone it. But I had them all the way back to the back where my tarps are. The whole deck was full. That's all I got left now. This is my final stop. Reno, Nevada bound. So, I may, well, it's probably like, most likely, not may, but most likely I'm going to be spending the weekend in Nevada. So I guess I'll have to find something to do. Unfortunately, I'm not going to be near Vegas. But I'm sure we can find something to get into. Did you see this sign? I slowed down and looked really hard. There was no sign before you turn in saying no trucks allowed in the visitor center until I got turned onto the street going into the visitor center, and it said commercial vehicles something. I don't know. No I don't know. Anyway, we'll go back and look at the sign. But anyway, I got a view of the lake from where I'm sitting. It's pretty cool. But I'm kind of bummed out. I didn't get to see the dam. And somebody said there was a place to park. I think it was the place we passed back there on the left. I guess you could walk down the street. Looks like a pretty good walk to me. But I'm not sure. I've never been here before. It's kind of hard to tell. But check this out. Alrighty, we're at the visitor center, and there's Lake Mead. Pretty cool, huh? Got a little bench over here. You can sit down and enjoy the view. Cool. Pretty visitor center. Nice little area. Too bad it's closed. They close at like 4:30. It's crazy. That's pretty cool. That's where I need to be right now. Very nice. Unfortunately, that's all we have time for today. I'm definitely going to have to come back and check this area out. The whole Lake Mead National Recreation Area. This is a beautiful place. I've never been here, but it's definitely worth coming back. So we're going to try to do that later on. But right now, I got to get on down the road. Got a long way to go to deliver tomorrow.
Continue on this road for 130 miles.
terrible. Okay. I am sitting in Reno, Nevada, and unfortunately there's not a good place to go hiking nearby. Well, I guess I could get out and walk around the city, but I'm at the TA, and actually it's considered Sparks if you've ever been here, and if you've never gotten out of the truck. Let me show you what I found. Looking at Google Maps on the laptop here. So I am actually, here's the TA, okay, and I can walk to the end of the parking lot at the TA, ride my bike actually is what I'm going to do. Go to the end of this dead-end street, and it ends at this lake, and I don't know how well you can see it on the computer, but see that little tan line that goes all the way around the lake? There is a path that goes all the way around the lake, so I am going to go down there and ride my bike in a little while. And this same road that runs around the outside of the lake goes to an outlet mall, which I could probably get there from the bike trail. I'm hoping there's no fence or anything. I don't see why there would be. So ride my bike over to the outlet mall and go shopping, and they have an IMAX theater, which is awesome. I love the movies. Olive Garden, they have a Target right here. They have all kinds of stuff. A Lowe's, a Best Buy. There's all kinds of stuff around here. And I was thinking I wasn't going to have anything to do, that I was going to have to like drive forever to get anywhere, to do anything today. So I'm really glad that I checked out the Google Maps on the laptop, because it's much easier to see on the laptop than it is on the phone, that little tiny screen. This gives me a good view of the area. So yay, I'm excited. I have something to do today. And I'm not going to be stuck in the truck. Yuck. Wow, I'm getting ready to go ride my bike, and it looks like a beautiful day outside. I am looking across the street. There's some mountain range with some snow on the top, and it was pretty warm yesterday. It has been getting cold at night, down in the upper 30s. So a little chilly, but I figured it'd be a beautiful day to go ride my bike. It is cold. I'm gonna check the temperature here in a minute, but it is freaking cold out here. I cannot believe it. It's crazy. Very nice little bike trail around the lake. So far so good. Check out this little guy. Isn't he cute? There's a bunch of them through here. Hey, look, y'all. They have a dog park. That is awesome. Love it. It's right next door to the TA. In case you're over here, Sparks, Nevada. I think I found an RV show there every freaking where. Oh my gosh, look at this. Surrounded by RVs. Wow. Very cool. I really like the Class C's. Nice, nice, nice. Full-size fridge. That is awesome. And they have an oven. I love it. Very, very nice.
But like